Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. My name is Jade, and this is How to Happen iOS. And today, we're going to be taking a look at
Elastic Melodies.
Plastic Melody.
By Oliver Greschke. It's an AUV3. It's a 3-channel sequencer. It's really rad. And we're going to talk about a few other things to kick off the show, though. So let's do it all right about now. Hello, welcome. You all doing good? My name's Jade. This is How to Happen iOS. Want to welcome our Wart Warriors. You can become a Wart Warrior by clicking the link below and hitting join. And $1 a month, you get custom emojis and all sorts of frivolity and jocularity. Yeah, it's been a morning. Let's get into it. We'll say hello to people, and then we need to talk. Hello, Joe. Hello, Pookie. What's going on? Jamie, dude. Hello. Thomas Christ, thanks for posting that link there. Hi, Hugh Caldwell. Joe, got you, Audible Video. Hello, Greg O'Sullivan. What's happening? Who else have I missed? Have I missed anyone else? Let me scroll up. I think I've got most people who are here. All right, we need the community to come together and do some things for me. Please do some things for me. I really need your help. So hopefully we've kind of fixed it. So you guys know that there's a charity album coming out. Yeah? There is a charity album coming out this week. It is being released on this show. We are doing a live stream, an official release. Well, some people couldn't wait, could they? They went searching for it on Bandcamp. And, of course, we have a test copy of it up on Bandcamp. This is not the version. Do not buy it. Do not post links to it. Anyway, we have removed it. So if you have purchased it like some people have and shared it all over Facebook, that is not the finished version. We've had to unhide the project. We've had to unpublish it. So anyone who has purchased it, luckily, you'll be able to download it for free once it comes out because it is a pay anything thing. But of course, you know, it's a charity release. So we've had to remove it. Test release. We didn't announce it. But the thing is, here's the deal, right? Now you can sit there and go, but why did you put it up there? You have to put it up there to test certain things. You can't have it hidden to do certain things. So we didn't tell anybody about it, but we didn't expect people to go looking for it. So please, if you've shared it, or you know someone who shared it, just tell them to remove it. It should be gone now anyway. Damn. Exactly, FPC. Man, a couple more days. Give us a go. You know, the thing is, Russ has put in so much work. Leela on the side there as well. We've all made music. We've all put so much work towards this. So kind of, you know, just hold on to your fucking pants, my friends. All right? Don't let the jism fly. Holy hell. Anyway, hopefully we've covered that. So anybody who has purchased it, it will be published again. But it's just not finished. All the tracks were not right. Everything wasn't named correctly. All the stuff wasn't done. So that is just how it is. And now all links to it hopefully will not be working. We have done our best to scramble and sort it out. So, yeah, please pass it around that if somebody's trying to get to it, just hold your horses, guys. Trust me. It's worth the wait. It is what it is. All right. Hopefully we've covered that and everybody's cool. You know, it was one of the things we had to do. Like we talked about it to test certain things. You can't test things with a Bandcamp release when it's not published. So we secretly published it. It was only published for a couple of hours. We don't know how people found it. But there you go. So please pass that along. It would be most good to save people, like, because if you go and find it now and you're one of the people who's purchased it, you maybe won't find it. But it'll be back up. All that jazz. All right. We've covered that. Yes. Hello. Hey, let's catch up and see a few more people who are here. Hello, Tremor Bear and Hugh Caldwell, JDL. Oliver, what's happening? Good to see you. Thanks for coming along. This is the developer of today's Up. What are we doing again today? Sorry, this morning has been crazy. We're doing Elastic Melody today. Yes. And then after today's show, what is happening is we are then, I'll be dumping you over for episode 15 of Walk With Me. There's a premiere directly after today's show. And we'll be taking, who's today's subject for that show? It's called Boom. Boom, 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 boom. So you can guess who is the featured person who we'll be talking about on the Walk With Me today. Yes, it's Metalhead Hippie. Boom. No, it wasn't you, Jamie. It wasn't you. Hi, Frank. Everyone else who's here. So a couple of things I want to cover before we get in, because we've got news and stuff to cover like we do it at the start of every show today. Big news, something dropped today here in Australia. I don't know if it's out for you. I don't think it is out for many people in the UK or US, but this is now available on the App Store, and I am fucking excited. Let me tell you this. Procreate Dreams is here, and I have been on the beta for a long time, and I've had to keep it a secret. And it's just come out today. Procreate Dreams in Australia available. This thing we'll be looking at next week. And let me tell you, this is a fucking game changer. This thing is a crazy. So made by the Procreate team. This has been 5 years in development, this thing. And man, the things you can make with this. Let's just have a quick look at something you can make with this baby. Shall we? Good God. Did you see how fast that loaded in the project? Man, let me tell you, as somebody who's been using this for a while, wow, this thing just loads like a demon. It is amazing. The way you can touch and zoom in on these timelines is just like nothing I've ever seen before. It is truly a work of magic, this app. It's going to be something I'm going to be using all the time going forward. It's just going to fully replace LumaFusion, in my opinion. Anyway, what do you want to see something else quickly in here? Let's have a look at this. Check this out. We'll go back. Hopefully I don't get a claim. Go ahead, buddy, finish that off. And look, when you zoom in, look at this. When you zoom in, it only plays the section you zoomed into. It is so gnarly, this thing. We can zoom all the way out. It is just, you guys are going to love it. It's magical. It is something to behold. So that's super exciting. All right, let's cover some news over here at the Beat community. There's still lots of things dropping in price. We got Scalar. So the in-app purchase for Scalar is on sale. It's down to $12.99, I do believe, from $19. So if you've been thinking about getting Scalar, it's free to download, but you got to pay the in-app to unlock it all. It's now $12.99 for Black Friday. Audio Thing has just released this baby, which I've had for about a week, messing about with it, and I actually used it on my song that's for the charity album. I used this on my vocal. This is Audio Thing's voice in collaboration with Heinbach and Audio Thing. It is a voice compressor, and let me tell you, does it make your voice sound sexy? Yes, indeed it does. And then we love that. Fred Corvest has got apps on sale. Fab Filter, Flip Sampler, Kaiaris, all of favorites. And yeah, AUM is on sale as well, which we're going to be using today. Look, Session Band stuff on sale. Beat Cutter. So Igor has entered the sales market, and he has all of his apps, it looks like. Beat Cutter, Soundsaw, Space Fields, Vintage Rack, Soundscaper, Ultra Space, Fieldscaper, Classic, blah, 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 blah. The list goes on and on. They're all on sale. And what are they? It looks like about 10, half price for most of them. Yeah, half price. So if you want to get Igor's apps, get in on it now, because the sales are happening. But today we are taking a look at Elastic Melody. This is a 3-channel sequencer, and it's fun. It's fun. It's easy. It's a good time. It's a good rollicking time. It's $6.99. It's been in development for a while. I've been on the beta for a while. Let me tell you this. At the end of the show, I will put a link to our friend Jacob Hack's video on this because it was magical. What do you think, Oliver? It was amazing. So if you want to watch that after this, go and do so because it was brilliant. And my demo is going to be absolutely subpar and ridiculous as usual. But $6.99, it is an AUV3. You can use it as a standalone, and it's just heaps of fun. So let's jump in and open up AUM and get into this. So we're going to go probably a little bit over time today. It all depends. And then so then we got our premiere happening, the Walk With Me episode 15. And then after that, Mr. Smith is going live, and that's very exciting too. So let me just do this. Boom, boom, boom. We've got 3 instances of this. I'm going to put them all in song mode just so you can see kind of what's going on. I've got little song modes going on here. And we'll hit play. I'll shut up. And this is something I made in, 10 minutes last night? Anyway, there you go. I was channeling retro video game. Exactly, Russ. Where's my Game Boy? That's what I was channeling. There we go. We'll stop that. It's good fun. As you can see from this project here, so you can have multiple instances of this loaded up, and all with all their 3 channels or 2 channels, however many you want to run in there. So you could put drums in one or just put a snare in one, and you can run them all at the same time because they sync to your DAW. Look at that. And you've got a song mode. We're going to go into all of this. Here's the track mode. And it's just lots of good fun. Hello, George, and anyone I may have missed who has joined us. So let's close this out like so. And we'll open a brand new fresh project, and we'll start off just with one big version, one big happy version, yeah? So it's an AUV3. You can load it in AUM. You can load it in Logic and sync it up because it automatically will sync to the DAW. So or whatever DAW you want to use. So, you know, you've got BAM, whatever you like. Hello, Michael. Let's see. What are we looking for? Elastic Melody. There we go. And let's have a look at this interface. So let's go across from the top here. So you've got a play button. And as you see, when you hit play, it says, please use the host play button because we are in a host. Yeah, so now that it's connected as an AUV3 in a host, we're going to need to hit the play up here. So as soon as you hit play, you can see our playhead dancing across our first track. Lovely. Douche. I keep forgetting it. And stop. All right, so it comes with a bunch of presets too that people have made, and somebody in our community, this very community, who we love very dearly, is in here. Mars Capone's got a whole bunch of presets in here as well. How cool is that? So we've got Nutrix and heaps of people. Red Sky Lullaby, so they dropped a video as well too. Hack's got his own stuff in here. Let's open one of Hack's here. So you've got things you can load up to play with if you want to. And you can see the presets are at the top here. Lots of them to play around with. All right, let's clear one of these out. So we're going to do a clear for all tracks. Goodbye to you. That is what's such a handy button there. Let's take a look at how this all works, shall we? So that was your presets. Now, if you've got a little question mark here, if you hold this down, anything you now touch while this is lit will come up with a little, and you can do it everywhere. Look, you can, and they stay up, allowing you to not, and they disappear eventually for a little while. See how they stay up for a little while? You can, let's see how many we can get on the screen at once. This is what I was doing through beta testing. So you can see all of that. So here we've got like a VCO range, so our oscillator range and waveform, high pass, filter, cutoff, all this kind of stuff. Pretty cool. So if you do get lost, don't fear, you have the little question mark to help you get through and find things that you need. Let's scoot over here. We have this is a global settings. So anything that gets changed in this cogwheel up the top here, this is absolutely global. And within here, we've got the version, but the most important stuff in here is your scale. And you have a crap ton of scales in here you can scroll through. Lots of nice scales. If you want to choose one, we'll start with a minor. Let's do a minor. Select that. Now that is set to minor. And we'll choose, what do we choose for? We'll do a B flat minor. So that is now our scale. When we click up here, you can see our scale. You can turn on effects trail. You can solo, mute, all this kind of stuff from here. Randomization. Let's talk about randomization. So you can randomize a whole bunch of things, and what it says here is the gospel. Hi, Ed B. Metal. You can randomize everything. And when we say everything here, guess what? It's every single thing. It's like it's all of it. It's the whole lot. It's effects. It's every single thing. And let's do it right now. Let's bang, hit play. And trust me, you'll get some cool stuff out of this. As you just did I say B flat? Sorry, Audible. So we are just randomizing every single thing. Now, did you see the magic of that? We'll get to this down here. This magical clear button is very wonderful. Yes, you can clear everything all at once and just, it's all gone. We'll get to that. All right. Now, up the top here, we have an undo and redo button. These are going to be your friends because you may go ahead and click on something like I just did then and delete that whole wonderful, random track that whole thing that we made. Well, guess what? The undo will bring it all back. And you can undo and undo and undo and undo and undo. You can do all the do-dos, as Jacob Hack said on his video. Or redo. And now it's gone, right? So you've got a really good undo system. So that's really good. We love one of those. Hi, Lilo. Welcome to the chat. Is there anyone else I may have missed? Barry's lurking. He's got to get food. Hi, Robbie Stingle. Good to see you. All righty. So more randomization. Let's talk about this. So also, you can just randomize the individual track that you're on. So you've got 3 tracks, as I said. See, here they all down the side here. We've got 1, 2, 3. And when you highlight them, that shows you're on a certain track. So if I now randomize this track sound, watch this. It doesn't add any notes in, but you'll notice up here, it's randomizing the oscillator and it's creating a brand new sound. It's modifying the filter mod, the envelope, and doing all that. So now let's randomize the track notes in this particular track. Hit play. And now we can randomize the track sound while it's playing. Do it again. Pretty cool. So you've got a lot of granular control over your randomization. Plus you can randomize effects as well, which we'll get to. The note range of the randomization seems too high. Can you limit the range with the range knob? Oh yeah. There you go. We'll get to the range knob. And you can randomize all the effects as well. So let's clear out this. Now we're just going to do for all tracks again. So that's cleared now. Okay, so there's 3 pages as well. Here are effects up here. So you have a nice selection of effects. To activate them, you need to click on them like so. This is their off status. You can also turn them on by clicking to the side here, where you see the little colors that match, or just by clicking on them up here. You have a selection of an EQ. So there's actually, it looks like 4 effects, but it's 5. So you've got an EQ, and in this block we have a phaser and a chorus. And the phaser runs down the left side, the chorus runs down the right side. Hi, Mateus. We have a delay, which has a nice little LFO attached to it as well, to get some stinky old tape warble kind of effect. We've got a reverb with a freeze button, so that's all nice, yeah. And so that's the effects. We'll come back to those. Let's jump over to, we've got a song mode here. So you can create a song in here, and we'll come back to this. I'm just showing you the page. But this is where most of your time is going to be spent in the tracks mode, the 3rd button on the end. With all of these, so the tracks and the song mode, you still have your sequencer down the bottom, which is cool. But in the effects mode, you are given the automation for the effects. Okay, so we're in our tracks. Let's put some notes in and show you the oscillators and all that. So I'm just going to put in some random notes. And remember, we're in a scale now, so whatever notes you put in are going to be fine. You can do anything. I can do it like this with my finger, right? So I can go. They're going to be okay because it's all within a scale. Nice. Just going to reset all of this by double tapping. Whee! So let's cover these blocks up here and how to get an interesting sound. So we've got a bunch of waveforms. Make sure my volume's up. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 pulses. So you can see these changing by the little section up here. Hi, Dennis. And we have a little range button here. So what's super cool about this is you've got a lot of space for octaves within a scale. So this is just one octave, it looks like here, but it's not, because we have this range knob which allows you to move up 4 octaves. So if I turn this all the way down, so really nice. Okay, next we've got a filter. We've got a high pass, like you would find in most filters, yeah. We've got a resonance here, and what's really cool is this resonance and this filter is so wild, you can get this to self-oscillate. Listen to that. Absolutely, great for acid lines. So there's your filter. Now we've got a filter mod here. So we've got decay and attack for our filter modulation. Good times, so we can modulate our filter. That's lovely. We've got an envelope, so this is a little bit different, this envelope as well. You've got your usual attack and release, but up here we have like this length which we can cut off. We can actually I'm going to bring this down a bit. So we can cut this length all the way down, and almost like, you know, we're cutting off the length of the note. Feel like I'm playing Space Invaders. Also, lastly on here, so that's our envelope. Lastly, we've got our level, so we can control the level of the oscillator, right? So this level here is controlling this back here before it goes through these three. And on top of that, we have a noise which also goes back through this way. So if you want to make drum sounds, hi-hats, snares, we can take out the VCO altogether. So as you can imagine, you can go in. That would be nice, wouldn't it, to have some little lock parameters to lock things when you randomize. And of course you've got panning here as well. So we can pan hard left, hard right, etc. Double tap anything to bring it back to its original state. Wicked diddly do. So this is a polyrhythmic app. So there's one, yes, there is one, but we have 3 channels. channels here. So we're only on the first channel at the moment, but this is polyrhythmic too. So let's show you that. Let's jump over and show you what this track that's playing here. You are able to control the length. So the beats per minute is controlled by your DAW. We're currently set to 90, but we can control the you can do so in the autumn screen. So I'll get back to that. So we have our length here, which determines the speed of each lane. So we've got dotteds, you know, your usual stuff. And you can also go in here and decide to shorten the length of this. So we can go in and say, cut out this last bit. So this is how you get truly polyrhythmic stuff going on. We can shorten this and just play the middle of it. So you see it grays out the rest of our sequencer here, and we're only just playing this on repeat. And that is with these two knobs, the first and last. Now we have it fully unlocked. You can shift notes too, left and right if you like, with this little shift section. And you can clear stuff. Let's talk about the clear stuff. We'll just pause this for a moment. Cool. So you can clear notes and clear tracks as you go. So down here, when you click on clear, it just won't clear everything. Yeah, it's not just going to clear everything. It gives you this option to clear for this track or clear all tracks. Again, we have the undo button. So if you make a mistake, you can redo and get it all back. So that's for notes. The other option is, so we have automation up here as well too. And you can click between notes and automation. Now, depending on which one you're on, if you're on automation and you hit clear, it will change to clear automation for this parameter or for all parameters. So you get the same options, but for your automation. But we're on notes at the moment. So let's just throw in some more random stuff. In here, I'm going to go to track 2. So here's our track 2 to get to track 2. And let's just do some stuff. So already you can see we've got a polyrhythmic thing going on because this is shorter than our first track. Now, if we want to bring down the level of this second track, we can do so over here. All right, now let's talk about the optional octaves you can go. Because with each note that you draw in, and you can see the notes of the scale down the side here. So these are all your notes in your scale. And this is the note that's selected. If I hold on this and then drag, I can change the octave. And you've got 7. So not only do you have in the oscillator up here a 4-range octave, you have another 7 octaves in here. How cool! Let's jump over to track 3 and let's do a so now this track is running at a completely different speed, so it's running a 1-to-1. And let's, I don't know, shorten this, change the length. So now you should be able to hear some of the polyrhythmic stuff going on there. We've got lanes all running at separate times. And how do we see that? You can see up here on each track, the little dots down the bottom are showing you at what rate these are running. So you can see they're all running at different speeds. Okay, let's talk about some automation. Here is automation. So I've tapped over here for automation, and this brings up our new screen here. I'm going to jump over to this one. Now, if I want to automate something, all I need to do is tap on it. So, and what happens is, it now says VCF low pass. And now I can control the notes individually in this section to be automated. And you can see now this low pass is automating on the notes. And how can you tell which notes are actually in this this actual track? Let me go ahead and mute so you can see what's going on. And to mute, you either click on the channel and hit mute. Let's go to channel 3 and hit mute. So now we're only hearing channel 2. Hey Mars. But there's a quicker way to mute and unmute. If you go over to channel 1 here and just double click, it unmutes and mutes. And you can tell the track's muted because it's got the word mute here. So let's go back to channel 2. Now you can automate pretty much everything here, yeah? We can go in and, now that we're in the automate screen, I can go in here and change the rate. So if I click on rate now, this is going to automate our oscillators range, because I selected range. Anything you like. We can go to noise level. And you can see the noise level. So the sky's the limit for automation. Let's bring everything back in. Double tap over here. Let's do some automation over here. Automate the automation. Let's, for this one, let's go, I'm going to go back to notes. Go to automation. Let's automate this resonance. See, now remember, when you're in automate, whatever you touch, it will select now to automate. All right. And to get out of that, go back to notes. So not only can you automate all of the oscillator stuff, all of your stuff up here, you can automate effects as well. But before we go over to that, I'm going to talk about the song mode, because song mode's fun. And song mode can be found over here. All right, let's go over here. So we're in track mode here. If we go to song mode, you'll see you can still see your channels over here, but now we have this lovely box here. Now, whenever you go to song mode, whatever the thing that you're working on, the first thing that you make will be your first pattern. So there is your first pattern there. We hit play. That's the first pattern. And because that is called pattern, and this is called pattern over here, here's our pattern, here's our song. We can make this run however many times we want. Okay. We can make a new pattern if we want, called blah. Let's just do that. And this will be a blank pattern for us to start working. Totally blank. We could do a complete, let's just do a randomization in here, everything. Boom. There's our second pattern. And if I want to create a song out of this, I just need to grab this and drag it into the song section. And let's make this go for 2. So now we go back to the start here and hit play. Probably should have made it a bit shorter. Let's do that on the fly. And it changes to our next pattern and then goes back. So here's the thing too. This is on a loop. It doesn't like get to the end and stop. It just will continue to loop around. So with scale, let's talk about the scale. Lila's asked a question here. So the beauty of this, you got 3 channels, but there is a global scale for each instance. So the beauty of it is you can open multiple versions of it, and they're all going to sync together. But yeah, whatever's in, there is only one global scale. I'm pretty sure you can't do individual tracks within that instance that has a separate scale. So let's open a new one, Elastic. As you saw from my project at the start, I had 3 instances open, and they're all doing different things. I had drums in one, I had a melody in the other one. So yeah, but they all will sync together. So if I just hit a random in here, let me just match the scale. So I'm going to have to match it. Where were we? Minor? Did I go minor? Yes, I did. Once you go minor. Boom. So let's continue on with song mode. So probably, you know, the most of the way people are going to use it is, instead of just making a new pattern from the start, is you can click on your pattern and duplicate. Doosh. Give it a new name, pattern 1. That'll do. So you can duplicate and then go in and edit from there. And then you could drag this over as well into your song. Grab, drag. Super easy to send stuff across into your song. Now, if you want to delete things, I see there's a little button, a little delete button down here, but you just don't click it. That doesn't work. I'll show you what you do. Just a minute, because we have to take a moment break. Hello. Because that time where I have to pay the bills, and what we do on the live stream, if you're new, the first time you've seen this, ads can be intrusive, and you're halfway through a stream and then you get an ad and you miss a whole bunch. What we do here is we run the ad. So I let you know we're going to run the ad. You can avoid the ads by becoming a YouTube Premium member. The ad has been run. If you're on a free service, you may or you may not see an ad. It is a skippable ad, and we'll wait for you to come back so we can continue on with the show. See, Pookie, how that worked? I just saw you write something, and that reminded me to run the ad. Because you're my ad queen. Because because I nearly forget every show, don't I, to run it. All right, if you did get an ad, welcome back, and we'll continue on. Let's show you how to remove things. So you've got your patterns over here, and you've got your song. And I don't want this pattern here anymore in my song. I don't like it. It's poo. So you can grab it, drag it, and just drag it over to the bin, and it's gone like magic. I don't like this pattern. I'm going to drag this one as well. So grab it into the bin. Goodbye. Finished. But you can undo, to quote Jacob Hack, if you need to undo the to-do. I don't care. I laughed my ass every time he said. I laughed my ass completely off every time he said it. I love it when Jacob does childish poo jokes. So, super cool, super easy to use. Now, if you want song mode to work, you got to turn it on. I didn't do that. And you can skip through these sections here. So this jumps through the patterns. This shows you what patterns you can go left and right to see what patterns are actually in the songs. So yeah, undo the do. So there you go. Here's our song mode for this weird song. It's not even it's horrible. But I'm not here to make magic. I'm here just to like show you how it works. Also, you can rename your things as well. So you just click on it. Whoops. So you can rename things. You got a little rename thing. Blah. We're going to call it. We're going to call this doo. Just there we go. Doo. Done. And that changes the name of the part in the song as well. So that's all good. We covered doing a new one. We covered all of that. Wicked. Let's talk about the effects. Let's jump over to the effects now. We'll go back to this pattern here. I'm just going to kill these. Now, you can't get rid of this one, I do believe, because there will always be a pattern there at the start, and that will always be the first in line. You can rearrange things. So I can grab this and put this there. I can rearrange. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure you can do it in the song as well. Let's make sure. I'm pretty sure you can. Yeah, so you can rearrange things once you're in your song too, so don't be afraid if you've stuffed up and like you got to delete them all and do it all over again. Hello, Mars, again. Yes, so Mars is, Mars has been here on this channel forever, and he's got presets in here. I remember when I was beta testing this, and we were on the Patreon, and Mars had included his. You had your presets in really early, didn't you? Yes, indeed you did. Yes, one is always the first, unless you move it around like I just did. All right, let's kill this. It's so easy just to delete stuff. Let's talk about the effects, and we now will go to our effects section. I'm going to select our pattern. I'm going to move this back to the front as well. I'm going to delete doo. Goodbye to you, doo. Goodbye. Here is our effects page. Here. So let's run through some effects. We are on, just make sure I'm on a track that, let's mute. So let's add some effects to this one here. Here's our effects rack. We've got an EQ. You can tell it's on because it's lit up. They're all color coded too. Whee. So, highs. So it's a 3-band EQ. Mids. Lows. Really nice EQ. Phaser and chorus. So here's our phaser on the left. Here's your phaser mix. The speed. Feedback. Here's our chorus. Let's take this out. Just going to center that. So we've got a chorus delay, chorus rate. Then we can add a bit of phase into it. And you can get some pretty wild phase going on here. Listen to that. Get it squealing like a bitch. If we go into here as well, that's going to get loud. And remember, we've got an automation. Do we have an automation on this? No. Yeah, so you can get pretty crazy with this stuff. We can then automate, so you can automate these effects as well. Now, but from what I know, the automation that you put on here will affect whatever you have selected. Oh no, so we've only got the phaser affected now. Look at this. This shit. Let's add some delay. We'll turn off the phaser. So you also have a delay. Hi, Viv. And if you really like, let's take out this feedback. You can get some really cool tape kind of warbly stuff with the LFO rate. Yeah, no, it is a laser battle, isn't it? Let's bring in our other tracks. We're all muted now. Let's have a mess with this one. So our other two tracks are muted. We're going to our effects here. So we've got a reverb. And again, you can draw in automation. So now our room size is being automated. Or we can go in here to our delay and automate our delay. Man, you can go batshit crazy with this. Which I'm doing. It's all good. This is some serious avant-garde Nintendo Entertainment System avant-garde. But you can make real music with it. But I just choose not to. Yeah, Nintendo Core. I'm going to go to our automation here and just clear all this out. So you got the option with automation here when you want to clear stuff. So just clear for this parameter, which was the length, or just clear all of it. So I can go in here and clear all this out as well. I thought I was playing a game of demented Donkey Kong, right? That was wild. I think what I'm going to do, folks, is just give me a second. I'm going to go in and change out the premiere that's meant to happen in half an hour's time. I'm going to bring it forward about 15 minutes, if that's okay, for my walk with me. Because I think we've mostly covered how to use all of this. As I said, Jacob's got his fantastic tutorial, much better than my one. This one's, my ones are always meant to be fun and stuff like that. Let me go over here and just change the premiere 15 minutes forward. So if you were going to go to that, it's going to happen a little bit earlier. That's the beauty of YouTube. I can change the timer. Take me a second. Let's go in here, change the date. Oh, wow, it's already had a thumbs down. Must be someone who doesn't like Metalhead Hippie. Love it. Premiere date. All right, we're going to change this to 9:15 my time. So in 15 minutes, we're going to bounce over to there. 9:15. And done. That is me. Absolutely. So hopefully now, the premiere is set now 15 minutes early. Hello, is that Brad who just tried to skull me? You skull fucker. All right, I'm just making sure the link is all good and all updated. Yes, so in 15 minutes, we're going to bounce over to the premiere for Walk With Me. It's a 25-minute premiere today, just so you know. All right, let's clear this out. Let's start again. Let's just make something for the last kind of 10 minutes at least, and then we'll play today's featured artist, which is Son of Snake. And he just dropped this brand new song yesterday, so we'll feature this. Thank you, Thomas, for putting that in. Definitely go out and check out Jacob's hacks tutorial. He puts a lot of work into these videos, and it's really worth your time. Whereas me, I just dick around with the app and play around and don't read the manual and then just go for it. Because that's what music's about. Now, this is only $6.99, so yeah, it's absolutely worth the money. Let's make 3 tracks and let's go nuts and let's make some things. What do we got? Audio units. Boom. We'll do 3 of them. We'll resize them so I can get them all running at the same time. Okay, let's do this. So you can resize this really nice. See that? So you can have like multiple versions of this running on your screen so you can see what's happening. I really like it when you can resize these things. Let's grab another one. Make it similar. We'll put that down there. Right. We'll put this up here. Put this one down here for now. And we'll bring this one in. And resize. So yes, as I said in the beginning too, you can use these in Logic and all that kind of stuff. They sync up nicely and make whatever you want. Okay. So, who cares about the manual? Screw the manual, man. Going to go in here and we're just going to do what do we do? We'll do a G. And let's pick some kind of weird scale. What do we got? Should we do an Egyptian? Let's do an Egyptian. So we'll set all of these. Now, probably the smarter way to do this would have been, so this is A2. Is that right? Let's see. Yes, A2. So the smarter way would have been to, let's just show you, set one up, set the scale, and then just duplicate them. So you know they're all going to be in the same scale. It would have been a lot smarter. Here we go. So there's 1, 2, and they all should be, yep, so they're all in the same scale now. Lovely jubbly. Put this one over here. Put this one over here. Boom. And now we can just go and put some notes in. I'm going to first just do some random notes. Why not? I'm going to go a 1/8 T. Let's add some effects to this. And we can polyrhythm this stuff up. So I'm in the next one now. Just gonna, and you can draw stuff in with your finger really quickly as well. Just by dragging your finger, like so. Man, I love this filter. It's so disgusting. So I'm not trying to make a full song here or anything. Why is it offbeat? Because I like it offbeat. But I'm just trying to show you how to throw something together, how quick and easy it is to do this kind of thing. Where's my So I'm just going to randomize this one. Rad, man. Anyway, it's a rollicking good time, heaps of fun. So it is only $6.99, absolutely worth your time. There's been a lot of work put into it, and from what I know too, there's going to be some future updates just to add some little things in down here. I can't even remember what they were, but there are some updates in the works. So there's some little, I forget what they were, the things. There are going to be some updates, and it will continue to get updated and evolve. And if you have any problems with an app that you purchase, remember what we always say, don't go to the App Store and write some dumb, stupid comment there. Contact the developer, yeah? You can always find the developer over on the App Store. You can see there's a little developer thing, and you can let them know that there's a problem instead of writing a dumb review, because you know what? If there's a problem, it can be fixed, yeah? So remember that. And apps aren't Pokemon. You don't need them all. Only the ones that can help you make better music. Oh, yeah, it's the copy function and MIDI. MIDI are out. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I know, Oliver. I try and drive it home every chance I get. Just don't go to the App Store, friends. Message the developer. They're all really nice people. They're really nice people. They'll help you out. Just don't, send them weird messages like that you want to hook up with their parents or something stupid. So yeah, the copy function for the track and MIDI out will be awesome. It'll be wicked good stuff. All right, so these things are coming soon. It's a great app. We are going to play today's featured artist. It is, of course, Son of Snake, and then we're going to dump you over straight to Walk With Me. Let me grab the track for today. Hey, what a show. It's been a crazy morning. This is Son of Snake. The track is called Petroglyphs. It dropped yesterday, and it is a rollicking good thrash metal time. Boom. Let's do it. Remember, do the things that make you happy. Mistakes make you better, and we'll all rise together. I can let you know, too, tomorrow's show we are looking at AB Phaser X. There it is there. So we're doing that tomorrow. And also, remember, guys, this week is the launch of the official Music for Life charity album project. It's coming out this week. Go back and watch the start of the show if you missed what I said about it. It's out this week. We'll be playing every track from it. So come and join us for that too. It's going to be awesome. All right, let's do this. Son of Snake with Petroglyphs. See you later over at the premiere. Bye. Stories in town. Ladies in line. Stories in town. Ladies in line. What is this? What is this?
you make me shine better.
Oh, shit. Hey, thank you, Oliver. That was really kind. You rock, man. You really rock. Great app. Get it, folks. It's really cool. See you at the premiere.